Right. So the point of the exercise that we just went through was to point out the fact that perhaps a little bit of anything that is good, too much of something good, perhaps could be detrimental, and so we've abstracted our way into meaningless. Right. We've lost our original, very clear, very descriptive set of variables that kept track of the meaning that was applicable at that particular domain, right? That carried some intent, right? That carried some particular shape, and even though we've gained flexibility, which is great, it's very flexible, but with flexibility comes a lot of responsibility, right? So we've lost at the expense of being able to express the problem and have meaning. We've lost any of that. Okay, it's too flexible, right? And just like with any decision in life, and also in design, every time you make a decision, there's always trade-offs, right? That even though you might be gaining something, certainly you're throwing away a whole bunch of other things that could have been, right? When you're born, you have lots of possibilities, right? And every time you make a decision, you narrow down your possibilities into something very, very specific. So you got to be careful there, right? But this question about this being too flexible, that could be true at any moment in your design phase, right? It could be that where we started from was already too flexible, right? It was already too abstract. So we don't really know where we are in this spectrum of abstraction, right? Are we too far, too abstract, or are we too detailed? It's a judgment that we have to make a call, right? Is an integer enough, right? Do I need to create a class? Is a primitive data type enough, right? Or should I have a class and collect several primitive data types to make something more meaningful, right? Already an integer is as we know, it's already an abstraction, right? Of hiding from us the fact that there's a whole bunch of zeros and ones underneath. Yes. So at any level of abstraction, the question is the same: are we already too abstract, right? And you should always question yourself whether how general is too general. Bad freedoms.